Drillers on the ends and the walk with poles.
Used to think my life mash up. 2 years me spend time in a lock up. Me 1 year me start flat up. But me never go 6-9 and rat out me wallet. Now things change and me get bail. Better fresh air for me exhale. Me done DJ, me song them a get played. Now the thing a fire like escape. Things change, things change, things change. Nothing to stay the same.
Well, where you going? I'm not after you when you ain't going nowhere. That's the boy. Did you tires on the floor?
No, I don't think so. Okay, so back of the car, take out.
Tires on the floor now, man. Right now, I'm writing it. I was so pissed. And do you know what it is? You seen at one point, he sinks a body shot, the crowd goes mad, and like it's like he was absolutely suffocated, didn't know what to do. And all of a sudden he's like,
made himself look like a prep. It's furious saying that the gypsy blood don't lose.
yeah, gypsy blood don't lose. And he says, he wants to play with his balls instead. Or ginger nuts. No? You know what I'm saying?
I think if Billy Joe Saunders was the fucking Matchroom, bro, he'd be up there, bro. It's all about promotion, man.
What pitch are you on?
I'm good, you know, lad. This ain't really so good, bro.
How'd you get on with him there? How'd you get there?
Get on then, lad.
No, he's on line 80, isn't he? Like, he's just a few down.
Chili?
He's got the easiest job in the building. My job, I need to go in.
Huh? Rob was fucking asleep in the first 15 minutes, K, bro. They went 2-0 up after 7 minutes, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. As long as we're in the right positions for it, bro, we're good to go. Well, now I started editing it last night, innit, bro?
We didn't have
JD?
we had 2 subs, bro.
Didn't have JD.
You're saying, brother? That's good.
And strikers and that.
Oi, Flaves, you on this week's one, you know? Your hot box, your ice box. I'll put it under. I'll show you now. Like, just strolls through like some hitman. Come on, brother Caps. Good. Let's go, man.
Oh my, to put the number 9 on, lads. I was having an argument.
Trying Callow.
Oh, where's Callow?
Yeah. Callow. But. Yeah, you learn it.
We'll have a bit of fun now. Tell us what we do, yeah?
Team today.
What's his name, Eddie?
Cad Brad. Cad back in the Keogh left back. Martin's right back. 3 in the middle. Fitz, Dayan, Bolton, and the 3 up top. AJ on the left, Hickman on the right, and JJ down the middle.
Yes, people, welcome back to Birmingham Elite FC TV. Now, I apologise, I put my hands up. I know some of the uploads of the games which we played weeks ago. I'm slowly but surely getting there, people, so bear with me, and we'll have a round of all the games. But this week sees us playing a game against Redwood FC. Like I said, we played these guys before Christmas, before the previous lockdown, in some torrential weather. It was absolutely tipping it down. Eventually won the game 5-0, but I'm pretty sure that Redwood are going to come back a lot stronger today. So let's get into the action. With the boys playing Tuesday, Sunday, we are a bit bare bones today. had 12 players turn up for the elite boys, so we've got lads doing jobs where they don't normally do it, but there's no excuses here at the elite. And as I say that, you got the big man Keon sticking his foot in, goes out for a throw-in. And like I said, people, you got players doing jobs that they don't normally do. You got Ryan Hickman doing the job at right back. Fair play, lad. I think someone's been in trouble. The old Bills made an appearance. I don't know if they're coming to check people's tax on their cars or whatnot. A man said that he was dropping a player off, but I didn't trust it, to be fair. And as you see, the feds haven't managed to find anybody, so they're on their way. And as we get back into the action, Chloe plays the game on. Redwood on the attack. Got time to slide it across, get a shot away, but scooped up by Erkan doing us a job in goal today. And you know the big man Ryan Moulton loves a 50-50, goes and wins it. Then you got the experienced Sheldon Cafu, goes and wins us an easy free kick. Silly that is by their left winger. Nothing come of that free kick, so we move on. Probably about 10 minutes into the game at this point, and the boys putting doggies in once again. Sheldon Cafu, who's one long up the pitch, chased by Al Capitano, who plays KP in. And the elite boys get their first shot away. Unlucky boys. Now the first 10-15 minutes, Redwood were trying to use their right winger as an outlet. But in all fairness to Big Keon, he's reading all of their play so far. You got Dayon that's putting a foot in as well to mix it. You got Moulton, who, like I said, he loves a 50-50. That one doesn't come off. Mr. Bits reads that pass and intercepts it. Moulton's got time on the ball. Plays a pass into Fitz, who goes and wins us a free kick. You got the boy Dayon Trizzy Songs doing us a job in midfield today. Looking for an outlet pass. He can play into Fitz's feet, but he goes for the worldy ball out to Hickers. Intercepted by their number 10, who's got time. Plays it through, gets a shot away, but Erkan's got that covered, smothered all day long. Back down the other end, throw into Redwood. They tried to play the possession football, but we only go and intercept it. You got Sheldon Cafu, who's just out of camera shot. Sends one over the top to Starboy KP on the left wing. Now all KP needs is half a yard to get his head up, and he can definitely get a shot away. Sizes up there right back. Gets a shot away. Saved by the keeper. Now they do think they've got time to play out, but as you can see, Mr. Bits is all over it. Sends one of their midfielders to the ground. Plays a decent little dink over to JJ. It's just out of camera shot here, but JJ has got some decent hold-up play. Plays it back into the feet of Ryan Hickman. Like I said, doing us a job at right back today. Hickers whips a decent enough ball in. I don't know if the sun got in KP's eyes or he closed his eyes, one or the other, but either way, decent chance. Should have put it in the back of the onion bag. On that left wing once again, Starboy KP sitting down there midfielder. Now when KP's in this form, I'll back him all day long, and I don't think there's a player in the league that can mark him. And on that note, the Redwood defender goes and pushes him over. Chloe awards a penalty to the elite boys. Now you know there's only one man that steps up for the penalties. Al Capitano goes and makes it 1-0 to the elite boys. Bottom of the onion bag. And as we get the answer from Capacam.
Play, Jay.
Lovely that is, boys. JJ, good intensity. Everything off JJ, yeah? He holds up.
And that's a decent start from the elite boys. And as Redwood try and play down that right hand side once again, Keon's got their card marked, man. Everything they're trying to play now, Keon just intercepting and got covered. You got Akani, who plays into the feet of Bits. Decent little turn. Plays into the channel to AJ. Just out of camera shot here, defender tries to be too smart. AJ goes and nicks it off him. Whips one to the back post. Keeper goes chasing KP. KP does 1 or 2 step overs. The defender loses his foot. No idea what happened to him there. Still in and around the box, but the boys go and clear it in the end. Now again, Redwood trying to play out on that right hand side once again, but I don't think you people understand. When Keon's not doing road work, he does door work as well. So if your face don't fit and there's no entry, you're not getting in. What's that key? Thought so. Not tonight, boys, not tonight. Now Redwood whip the corner in, just out of camera shot. Their player tries to shoot, but it bounces off his thigh and ends up going out for another goal kick. Mr. Bits pulling tricks in that midfield. You love to see it. Now he tries to send one over the top to El Capitano. Nothing comes of it, so we start again. Erkan into the feet of AJ. He's got plenty of grass in front of him. We're telling him to drive because we do believe that AJ, with his pace and power, nobody can live with him either. But again, options are there. Runs out in the end. The defender does come across, wins the ball fair enough. Bits is mopping up once again. He's not too happy at AJ. Feels like he should have released it earlier, but it's part and parcel of the game. Scooped up by Erkan once again. You got Trizzy Songs that plays a lovely ball over the top to El Capitano. Keeper's off his line. Goes and makes it 2-0. And I can tell you this personally for marking JJ for many years when I used to play. You can't give him time or can't let him down the shoulder because he'll do that to you all day long. 2-0 to the elite boys.
No, hey, come here! Hey, come here! Come here! Oi.
Yeah, man. Lovely.
Oi. When he's saying it, everything we do is constructive so far, yeah? Oi, Hickers! Oi, Hickers! Oi, boys, feels better, ain't it?
Great start from the elite boys. Can't complain at that whatsoever. Now as Redwood have got time on the ball once again. Telling you about this man, Deon, Trey Songs. We've only got him for this season because he's due to go back to Bermuda. He's only over in England for his studies and we are going to miss him because that interceptive play there and the way he reads the game, different gravy. Now I do say this all the time, people, and it might get boring, but hard work beats talent if talent don't work hard. And like I said, man, the boys put an absolute shift in today. That ball was theirs and they weren't allowing Redwood to have no time on it whatsoever. And on that note, Chloe blows up for a free kick. Free kick taken quickly, flicked on by El Capitano. KP tries to keep it in, doesn't do so, goes out for a goal kick to Redwood. Got Starboy who's got time on the ball once again, into the feet of AJ, plays it into Deon. You got the big man Moulton, into Cads, who tries to send it back out to KP, but we do pick it up once again with Sheldon. Cafu gets his head up, just out a camera shot. Tries to play in AJ, but their defender wants it a bit more. Goes and wins the ball and leaves one on AJ at the same time. Now from that throw-in, the elite boys are hungry and dogged, man. They want it more. They go and win the ball back. They go and leave one on Fitz, but Deon backs him up at the feet of Moulton, whose shot sometimes should come with a health warning. Yeah, the least I say about that, the better. Now throw-in by Ryan Hickman. Into the chest of El Capitano. A decent little flick, but he does hold back there, number 10. Chloe blows up for a free kick to Redwood. Unlucky JJ. It might have worked 10 years ago, but not in 2021, brother. Now AJ putting in the doggies once again to keep it in. And when the ball's free like this, you know there's a tackle coming. Referee, in all fairness, should blow up for a free kick to us, but gives a throw in to Redwood. We don't complain about it, we just crack on. Now I told you about Keon and that door work. If your face don't fit, you're definitely not coming in. This tackle was a bit of a naughty one. Shout out to Ultimate Kings for the angle and the picture. Does some great work on a Sunday league. Keon does catch their right winger late. There's a little pause in the game. Shout out to Callow and the Beast. Keep it moving. Now, it did take a bit of time for their player to get some treatment because it was a bit of a bad tackle. We eventually resumed the game. Free kick doesn't make it past Keon once again, and it goes out for another throw-in. Now we're into the last few minutes of the first half. The boys still trying to play football and get another chance. Ricochets into their striker, who's got time to get his head up. But Ryan Hickman and Sheldon Cafu put the doggies in. Clubby ends up running for a free kick. Now you got one of the English brothers standing over the free kick. Goes over the bar. Shortly after this, there were a few handbags between the Redwood and the elite players. We're not going to put it in because we don't want to incriminate anybody. But obviously we went into the halftime team talk a bit feisty, hence me being a bit animated during the team talk.
Out the way, yeah. Now let's out the way. We're 2-0 up. Oh, we got listen. The positives are, boys, yeah. We are 2-0 up. Yeah?
I'm playing today, guys.
They have lost their heads already. Listen, what we're going to do now is we play football. They're going to try and mix it. They're going to try and foul you again. You know, you can laugh it off. Take it as a fucking compliment. And you know what we're going to do, sorry for speaking, boys? Go and make it 3-0, 4-0. And at the end of the game, we shake their hands, boys, and we go home as the bigger fucking and the bigger team. We're not in the like a revolution. And we say how much we love each other in the group chat and this and that. We suck each other's dick. Any tackles get smashed. We're in there. We're in there. We go 1-2. JJ's going to smash. We smash. Do not go under the influence of being scared because you think they're going to do something. Let's do our game, man. Don't be scared, man. Come on.
Now with that half-time team talk done and dusted, time to get the second half underway. The boys know they got to back each other in every single tackle now and everything that flies on. We've got to stand together. Say that when I talk about Ryan Moulton, when he's not thinking about his football and he lets his feet do the talking, he's absolutely naughty. Al Capitano, a bit of a stray one, but it ends up going out for a throw into the elite boys. Now we talk about experienced defenders and leaving one on a man. Naughty that is Sheldon Cafu. Referee waves the game on. Down sticks a foot in as well. Like he said, boys, we've got to stand together this half. Free kick to Redwood. Tried to dink it in, but the big man, the beast, Cad, doing an absolute job back there. Clears it. And I told you about Keown and that door work once again, man. If your name's not down, lads, you're not coming in tonight. The end ends up going out for a goal kick to the elite boys in the end. Well done there, Keown.
Take a parasite when I cut your toenails.
Is it boots key? Huh? Boots toe.
Now me and the gaffer giving Keown a bit of banter about his tight boots, telling him to cut his toenails. Now you see it? No you don't. Absolutely naughty that is a carny. Free kick to the elite boys. Quick one taken. Onto the head of KP, but it does go over the bar. Unlucky though, lads. Quick throw into the elite boys. Keown into Cad, who plays it back into the feet of Keown. Decent little ball into the feet of Al Capitano. Opens up his body, plays into the midfield to Trizzy Sung's Dayon. But in all fairness to their midfielder, they just come back and he wins it. Ends up going out for a throw-in. Now again, intercepted by Big Key at the back. Clearance doesn't quite make it though. Then number 4's got time on the ball. Gets a shot away, but ends up going into the tennis court. Can I have another ball, please? Another long one over the top. Intercepted by Big Key. And you got Omar doing his shit house on the side. Just delaying play, as he does. Now it's more of that high press from the elite boys. It works well when we do it correctly. KP chasing the ball once again, and Ryan Moulton, decent interception. Could get a shot away, but he gets his head up. Tries to play AJ in. Now we couldn't work out from our angle whether he was trying to shoot or clear that the defender, but nonetheless we'll take the corner. Now the corner's whipped in. Moulton gets underneath it. AJ can't quite compete. He's kept alive though by the elite boys. Got Sheldon Cafu, who plays out to Akanya on that right hand side once again. Tries to get half a yard to get a crossing, but there's a sniper in the tree. Absolutely shoots their midfielder. Not too sure what happened. Moulton, you can fill me in. But once again, Drizzy, Dayon in the midfield, does enough to clear it and it goes out for a throw-in. Now Erkan with the ball in his hands, tries to kick it but it doesn't make it past the halfway line. Retrieved once again by Ryan Moulton, into the man of the match so far, Big Keown. But as I say that, commentator's curse, he knocks one out for a throw-in. But again, from that throw-in, Dayon and Moulton go mixing it in the midfield. These are the things you love to see. Ends up giving away a free kick, but I love the intensity, boys. Since the halftime team talk, we've backed each other all the way. Now Red will take the free kick out of shot, and Cad, I want to say this, you get away with one there. But from that header, JJ gets pulled back. Chloe blows up for a free kick to the elite boys. Got Big Key on the ball once again. Into the feet of KP, who tries to get a 1-2 with JJ, but JJ's pass doesn't make it. Retrieved again by the elite boys in midfield. Fits with an absolute sat-nav of a pass, but in all fairness to the defender, reads it very well. JJ goes chasing though, puts him under enough pressure. Keown doing the door work once again. No entry, you're not allowed in. Fits into the feet of Dayon, who doesn't want to rush the pass. There's no point going forward if there's nothing on, and we go back and start again. Goal kick from Redwood, barely makes it over the halfway line. Intercepted by Ryan Hickman. AJ's putting pressure on their left back. Does enough to come away with the ball. Tries to play it through to JJ, but their defender gets his chest on it. You got Starboy KP, who's wiggling on the edge of the box. Goes and wins us a free kick. You got Mr. Bit standing over the free kick. Tries to caress it into that top corner. And as we get the angle from Kappa, wasn't too far away, to be fair. Unlucky, boys. Now it's more of that high press from the elite boys, forcing Redwood to make a mistake. Bits goes chasing, puts their centre off under a bit of pressure. It's retrieved by AJ. Plays it into the feet of Fitz on that right hand side. Whips the ball in first time. JJ can't get there. And as we go back down the other end, free kick about 30 yards out to Redwood. Little dink from their defender into the box. Moulton gets a head on it, but he breaks to their number 10. Ends up getting a left foot shot away, but it's just tipped round the post by Erkan. Gives a little dive afterwards. Love to see it. Corner from Redwood. A decent header there by our lads. Cleared once again by Big Keown. JJ's always going to hold the ball up there. If he doesn't win us a free kick, he's definitely going to lay it off. And they're going to leave one on Dayon. Free kick to the elite boys. We'll take that. Now, quick free kick taken. It ended up back in our own half. And Redwood do come away with it here. But Ryan Moulton putting that doggies in once again. Stands up there, number 4. Who's got nowhere to go. Wins the tackle. And then it's retrieved there by Al Capitano. Tries to play Fitz through, but there's too much on it. And it goes into their keeper's hands. But it's good work, boys. I do rate it, man. Now, I know the boys were starting to feel a little bit at this point because we literally had 12 men and playing these games Tuesday, Sunday, it does take its toll on the lads, but in all fairness, they're still putting in doggy work. And as we go back up the other end, Al Capitano with some decent hold-up play once again. Into the feet of Big Key. Referee could blow up and give us a foul there, but Bits is on the ball. Tried to take on their centre half, but in all fairness, they do exactly the same to Fitz as what Fitz done to their player about 5 minutes ago. Now Mr. No ID, no entry, once again, comes away with the ball. They can't get it off him. And in all fairness to Keown, plays into the feet of Dayon, who plays it into KP. Tries to knock one through to JJ, gives their sneaky nudge in the back. Free kick to Redwood FC. Now let the football do the talking for a change. Now it didn't quite come off, but it was good to watch, lads. Now it's more of that high press from the elite boys. KP goes chasing, Fitz puts a foot in, ends up winning the ball. KP with those quick feet goes and wins another free kick, 18 yards out. Mr. Bits standing over it, whips it in. Now this is where the controversy comes in. AJ definitely keeps the ball in. Dayon puts it top bins. Their lino said it goes out of play. Never in a million years. It should be 3-0, but the referee has to go with their lino. So it's still 2-0 to the elite boys. Goal kick to Redwood FC. Into the last 5 minutes of the game at this point. They whip on into the box, a little dink. Erkan there to scoop it up. Nearly gives them a present by dropping it, but he does smother it in the end. We'll go again. And as the ball goes out of play, we do make a quick substitution. Adam Reese on for Ryan Hickman. And as I say that, Reese gets involved straight away. Leaves a footing on their midfielder. Love to see it. Cleared by no ID, no entry. Big Key. Now Big Fitz tries to come away with it. Does manage to keep it in play. Just about. But Redwood do get around him. Back to their goalkeeper, who can't clear his lines. And it's retrieved once again by Adam Reese in that midfield. Opens up his body. Sees AJ, who's got time to drop the shoulder and get a shot away. Well over the bar though. And has got the angle from Kappa. Decent effort, AJ. Unlucky, bro. Another substitution. Fitz put an absolute shift in today. Brought on Banter King Brad just to shore it up at the back for the last couple of minutes. Now there's a long throw in about to come in from Redwood FC. They do get the first header on it, but it's cleared in the end by Cad. Bounces off the back stanchion. They think it stays in and they go and whack it in, but referee blows up for a corner. Now YC tries to whip one in, but it is cleared by the Banter King Brad. King Keown's got plenty of time on the ball. Into the chest of Al Capitano with a decent little flick over their defender. Leaves the one on him as well. But Red will do retrieve the ball. Now we're literally into the dying embers of the game. Chloe's about to blow up at any moment. It's a decent 3 points for the elite boys. Nice one, and respect to Redwood FC. We'll catch you next season, lads.
I am played today. Grafted hard, man. Oh, look who he that, man. I thought you scored then as well, man. Big man played against Mr. B. Yes. The beast. From the east. AJ played my G. Keo played today, son. Well played, man. Happy Holmes. Yes, get that shuffle going. Played, lads, man. Grafted. Maltz, well played again. Keeper, well played, son. Captain.
Yes.
Captain Jay, what you got to say today, son?
2-0. Keep winning. Pick up the little ones.
Oh, yes.
Next generation.
Played Reese. Come on, man. Martin's played again, man. Fit 12 played today, man. Grafted hard today, man. Led by example, man. Oh, lads, collectively we played well, man. Collectively we played well. Oh, lads, as a team we did well today, man. Grafted hard. Any? Yeah, I think he tried to flag it for us. Yeah. What we saying then today, man? Like today? Yeah. I think as a team, I thought we did well, you know.
Boys put doggies in, man. Like a lot of
Stuck
hard work.
together.
Even your man here.
The beast from the east.
Sometimes it's just about fucking putting the work in, getting the doggies in. You know what I mean? And the goals will come on the way. You get me? The goals come off the back of that. 2-0, you get me? I was happy with a clean sheet, to be fair. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Go again on Tuesday, another big game.
Let's go, man. Mr. Fitz. Again, grafting, man.
Big key!
Oh, yeah, there he is. Big key.
Oi, drink brandy every night. Yeah. Drink, bro. Get more in the group. Send him the pen video and play what?
Oi, shifts put in today by the boys. Well done, man. I told you, lucky girl. Look, even after the game's finished, the waves are still there. Watch him. You got miserable cunts here. Well, you know KP's had a good game when he thinks that. Shut there. Oh, so when it comes to the video like this, I make a music video like this. Bits. Now respect people, myself Big Fazza, on behalf of Birmingham Elite FC, log on, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.